Well, having the great pleasure of doing both. When I got out of business school, I ended up working for a very small company in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and ultimately did the same thing again as part of a private partnership again in my life. I think the difference is that we can't sit around a room, the owners, and talk about where to take the business. We were able to do that in this partnership I used to be with. And it's a very powerful concept. It's something you try to replicate within a corporation as often as you possibly can in as many places as you can within the organization, where you try to make people big enough owners through equity grants that they're sitting at the table saying, you know, with my wealth, I'm not sure I want to go do that. And then they reflect your investors as well as most of your employees. And they really do provide creative tension, therefore, in the top ranks of the leadership. That's what you actually want to create as part of a bigger company, and oftentimes is not done, where you don't create an imperial CEO, you don't create an autocratic management style. You actually have people at various levels of the organization being encouraged to give feedback that is not popular, send bad news up the chain more quickly than it would otherwise come if it was done in a different mentality, and also to provide a feeling of collegiality about we're all in this together and we're going to sink or swim together as well. Obviously, the basic question of what kind of values you're going to run the company by are indifferent to what size it is. That's as transparent in a big corporation as it is in a small corporation. And I've been in small companies that were horribly run from a values perspective, one that was run wonderfully well. I've been in big companies where it's been horribly run from a values perspective and well run from a values perspective. And my bet is that most companies that actually try to live by their values, especially in terms of leadership, they end up doing a lot better.